Listen, Earth. I'm
Yes,
sorry that
ma'am.
I'm late to your live, but you know that I've been out of town
I know.
taking care of family business.
I
But
know.
girl, what is the tea?
Where you want to
Where,
start? How long
where
we
do we
got?
start? Where
What is the tea? You were saying that somebody is running their mouth about me. Now I need
that
to know all
hoe
the
crime sleuthing
details.
over there at Tiffany Marie's?
Yep.
Lord Jesus.
Crime
Oh,
sleuthing,
don't.
I know all about you too. You need to shut your face on your.
Yeah, you need to shut the fuck up there, Crimson. Then don't you worry. You're gonna get your day.
I
It's gonna
heard
be a
from a
cold day in
bird.
hell, bitch. It's gonna be a cold day in hell for you. I'd knock that shit off if I were you. Stop running that.
See, I don't know who any of them are. Someone did
Crime
notify
sleuthing.
me. Someone told
Just
me
clean up your
that I
camera.
should watch that, but I don't know. I know Crime Sleuthing's over there at the Hive. That's all I know.
She is straight trash. I
Yeah,
That's
mean,
what I hear.
she lies, and she apparently records people's phone calls
She
with
sure does.
the
And guess what? I have them all. She sure does.
with the United Cajun Navy, and then edits it in CapCut to make it
She
say
sure does.
something.
She
And
Oh
sure
then
does.
boy!
I'm
And I
sure,
have heard admitting that. Sure do.
Wow!
and
Wow! Wow!
she also took an official flyer, an Amber Alert flyer from TBI of Sebastian Rogers. You guys know I've covered that case.
And edited that. Yep.
She took a photo and put it on the official flyer because she was too lazy to make her own flyer. She could have just reached out to me. I'd been happy to make her flyer. But no, she went and put a different photo on the official flyer and then shared it.
She sure did.
And said that it was the official flyer.
Unbelievable! I did hear that.
Yep.
I didn't know who did that. It's hard for me to pay attention.
And it's hard
But no
for me
wonder
just
she's so welcome
to,
at the Hive.
respect people like that. I never subbed to her channel, so, it wasn't somebody that I watched, but, that really does a disservice to this community when you have people out here.
And she also edited the phone call to TBI.
Wow!
Sure did. And the one that she recorded with her and BHB, she fucking edited that shit out like nothing else. And you can hear this. Look, you can listen. You listen to it. You can hear the lice.
Unbelievable.
So she was on Tiffany's panel. How interesting.
Yep. And Crime Sleuthing, since she's on a panel tour, she hops up there. But what I find interesting, it's kind of funny. Crime Sleuthing goes to Queen Bee. They're all bashing Savage, of course, So the whole chat is anti-Savage. Now, this is what made me laugh. Crime Sleuth takes her nappy ass up there on Queen Bee's panel to try to trash Savage, and the whole damn chat's telling her to leave. So what does that tell you?
Right?
Yeah. Well, good. I mean, it seems to me.
Even accept
Right,
crime
BHB?
sleuthing.
It seems to me that there's a lot of people at the Hive that just really have no idea what's really going on.
Well, I love that for her too. I
Me
do,
too, baby.
because I think everybody should have to experience her like firsthand.
Bitches like to play.
She has a recording with what's the I always get her name wrong. Bobby Joe, Bobby Sue, Bobby somebody. What's her name?
Oh yeah, Bobby the neighbor.
Yeah.
No, with Summer Wells.
I don't know.
With Summer Wells.
What was that woman's name? Billy Joe. Billy. What was her name?
Well, Billy Joe was in. That was the Leilani Simon case.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Leilani. Yeah, Leilani Simon. She botched her. She did a recording with that too, and botched that, and somehow Cheryl was involved. I don't know.
Yeah,
it sounds like a serial offender.
They're saying Jody Sue Brown.
There you go.
But her excuse is, well, I can record it because it's legal. It's a one-party state.
But then she goes and edits it, and then she's out there having a protest America, and then she's beating up with a preacher man. Sit down, Crime Sleuthing. And then what else? Crime Sleuthing. Why did you call Kara Knoedl's probation officer Crime Sleuthing?
And why did you lie about giving all the money to her? Bitch, we know you didn't give the money to her. I've got your recording that you did a couple nights ago, bitch.
Wow,
you're a whole liar.
She sounds like a real gem. And now where's she getting off talking about Duchess at all, let alone in a negative
She has
light?
no business talking about Dutchie. I swear. She has no business, because I will bust
She's big mad because, listen,
I'll put her ass on Kiwi Farms right now. I'm not kidding.
I moderate for people that maybe some people in the chat or on this panel may not subscribe to, but I do mod for Nonsense, and she is a friend to me. And Nonsense called her out on her fuck shit. Let's just be honest. And that is why she's upset, because she feels like that.
I got you.
That is why she's mad.
This is her second panel tour. She's already had one. It's her second.
And of course, Dietz has called her out as well. Like, she's been exposed by quite a few people. And, a lot of us in this community here know all about her. But there are still people, I don't know how, in this community that are not aware of her. But people need to know, like, she thinks she
It's untouchable.
She's something else.
Well, I can tell you why. I'm not very familiar with
wait,
her.
you hear the latest. Oh, it just gets worse.
It's her name. It's her name, Crime Sleuth, and it's such a generic name. I feel like I've seen variations of that name everywhere. So once I see 30 people with similar names, it's hard for me to even keep them straight. That's
I
why.
call her Bangs.
Bangs. Okay, I've heard people say that. Yeah, and I did hear about the fake flyer that she made, or altering the flyer, which is
that was disgusting. I'm like, if you're too lazy to make your own flyer, just don't put it out.
And then she said it and lied and lied and lied and lied and lied. Shut up.
She did, and see, that's why she got mad, because people were saying, "Hey, you need to take this down," and she just went berserk on everybody. I mean, she was cussing and yelling and screaming, "I'm not going to do this, and I'm right." And I'm sure now she's doing her panel tour to say, "Well, I didn't know it was wrong, and I'm sorry, but I didn't do this, and I didn't do that," and I can't even imagine, but I love that for her.
How does someone like her get a polite nickname like Bangs, and I get a nickname like Sinzo? Like, what the heck? Is there not a nicer nickname for me? Like, what the hell?
Well, I mean,
I'm an irrelevant troll.
Their mouth around their ass can't cash. They won't be in so much trouble.
Hey, right?
I mean,
straight up.
Mister, she won't come in here because she knows I know way too much shit on her. No, she won't. I dare her to.
No, she can't. Not unless I let her out of the pokey.
She's got I know all her alts.
No. Well, unless
she said the pokey.
Your comment is gold.
It is. Unless I let Crime Sleuth out of the pokey, which is my block.
And everybody docs. Crime Sleuth, you dox yourself, you dum-dum.
Summer.
Crime Sleuth, I have this stream where you doxed yourself. You shut up. Quit accusing folks about
Crime Sleuth. Pay attention to your husband. Let me shut up, Summer. Shut up.
There's a comment down here.
We's in here.
We
I got trauma plugs in here. Shut up, Summer. Shut up.
So do we need to bring you up here to calm Summer down?
Summer, you're like a mini savage, and I love that so much.
She is.
I love that.
Yes.
There's so many weird things going on YouTube right now. Like, I mean, listen, I have my own thoughts about things, but right is right and wrong is wrong. And like, I don't have to jump in the middle of it. Like, that's not what I do on my channel. Y'all know that.
Well, but I just can't support in the middle of everything, and it's
like, listen, I mean, we gotta leave kids out of it. Like, none of that shit should be happening, and threatening to go after people's fathers and mothers and their kids and expose their traumas. And like, it's just too much, I mean, is that what we all came to YouTube for? Because we were looking forward to this moment? Hell no. That is not why any of us are here. I came from the art community, which is why I make missing flyers and I make intro and outro videos. Mystery's even got one of my videos I made for her. Like, that's not what I like to engage in, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I got so much stress in my real life going on with my parents. Like, I just can't I can't watch but so much of it, because that shit weighs me down, because I'm just like, here we are, grown ass people talking about cases, but yet here we are doing all this craziness. It just doesn't even make any sense. And it really it makes me sad. It just makes me sad, because a lot of people that are here, this is what they do because maybe they're not able to work, or maybe they're older, or maybe they have a disability, or maybe they, in their spare time, this is where they come to find a place to laugh and to have a online camaraderie of people that they hang out with, that they enjoy chatting with. And when we have all of this craziness going on, it causes subscribers, they feel like, okay, well, I can't go here, I can't go here if I'm seen here, like, and then people just, like, they back away and they leave. Like, I feel like the subscribers are the ones that end up suffering because of things that creators make choices to do. And I respect people that are just like, listen, I'm not going to put up with this, and the people that are willing to speak out and do the necessary things that they do. Like, I have to give credit where credit's due. It's not something I do personally, because I cover missing cases. Excuse me, I drank too much Dr. Pepper just then. But it just really concerns me, because now I'm seeing subscribers attacking subscribers and demanding, their creator that they subscribe to, they want the subscribers to answer. And it's really not up to them. Like, we all have to wake up at some point and go, is this healthy? Is this going to end well? Is this beneficial for me? Am I spending my time wisely? Am I spending my money wisely? Like, am I growing as a person, or am I actually going backwards? you know, because I've had to do that myself online, and I've had to cut out watching a lot of channels because I'm just like, this isn't for me, and I'll just unsubscribe and go watch something else, you know. And I hate to see all of the derision, but it's sad that people just they don't stop, and I don't know. I wish there was a way that people could just own their shit and like be adults, but it doesn't seem like that's ever going to be the easy way to end it. And I hate that it has to start out. And it always starts over something petty, and then it just levels up, you know. And there's no ownership. And I think that is the really biggest issue for me. Is, you know, that's a lot of times why I don't watch. That's why I don't watch Queen. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I mean, I can see a train wreck when it's coming. And listen, I'm not trying to even throw shade. It's just that ain't for me. So I'm gonna see my way up, you know. And if you don't see me around, it's either because I'm busy doing real life, or it's just because I can't get involved with all this mess, because that's what it is. It's a mess. And I want people to feel like, listen, I have people that come to my channel to listen to missing cases that come from all kinds of channels. They come from the OG drama community. They come from the Krama community. They come from all types of channels that may not even like me, but I still get their subscribers. And as long as people respect each other in the chat and can be respectful of me covering the case, they're allowed to be there. But if they come over and start some funky shit, then I'm gonna have to get rid of them, because I have to stay on task, because I'm not gonna allow that to go down in my channel. If you got beef with somebody, either you can put your differences to the side and be there out of respect for me to listen to the important stuff, and then you can go tussle it out in another chat. Okay, do what you will, but that's pretty much all that I ask. And I really do appreciate the people that come over there and see other people they might not, you know, care for, but y'all keep it civil. And I just want to say that respect knows respect. And that's why I choose to hang out with the people that I do, because you guys show me respect. And that goes for these beautiful women on panel right now, because they do that. When they're over my channel, like they don't be doing stuff. But,
nope, not there, no man.
I just appreciate that. You know, because I feel like subscribers sometimes they don't want to have to watch all of that tension all the time. They need to feel like there's a place they can go where they're not going to get hounded about what somebody else is doing that they have no control over. I think that's why as creators, we hold a different level of responsibility. Like, we have to take ownership of things that we're doing, and we have to try to do better and be better. And if I don't see that from somebody, well, I just unsubscribe and just keep it moving, because I ain't got the damn energy for that shit. I'm 50 years old, and I can still kick, and I can still punch, and I can still hit that fucking unsubscribe button too. And that's it. And you know? And I just had to get out my 10 cents.
You are SWAT. You are on the SWAT team.
I am on the YouTube SWAT, and I'm here to try to keep the damn peace.
Damn it, Duchess, we look good for 50.
I think we look okay. I mean, I don't. Somebody told me that they said, you look really good for somebody who's 65, and I thought, damn.
What?
That's what
don't put no unnecessary knowledge on me.
Do you see how the rumors get started around here?
I was like, honey, if I'm 65, I'm fixing to be the next Bo Derek. I don't know what you're talking about, but no, I am not 65 years old. I'll only be 51 in January. Y'all need to slow down on thinking that I'm that old. I'm not. Please just, if I be looking that old, y'all need to be telling me, because I got to switch something up. Maybe I need to go get my hair dyed or something.
But you know what? If I ever acted out in a chat the way some of these mofos around here did, trust and believe. Don't think for 1 second that you ain't gonna hop a plane and find my ass and whoop the shit out of me. Okay? Okay.
But listen, what you do on your channel is not what I do on my channel. No. But I respect that, because you built your channel and you do what you do. And I'm nobody's mama. I'm not going to go around telling people like, you can't do this, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. I mean, but there are boundaries of things that people should not be doing, like putting people's kids online, you know, or going after people's traumas and threatening to FOIA them and put all their, like that.
Yeah, keep putting people's kids out. That's how you end up on their eyes just getting purged.
It's just not good. It's not good. And if it was happening to me, I would probably have a lot to say about it, you know. Right. But I do feel like, you know, I just hate it. I hate it for Savage that she's having to go through that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I feel
because it would bother me too. You know, I mean, nobody wants to have to do that.
She's trying to push Savage into a corner to bring the old Savage out, and she's trying to bring up old stuff. And it's like Savage, like what does she have to do? Get up every morning and make a community post of what she did 7 years ago. Oh my God,
it's ridiculous.
I'm so sick of it.
She's just, I think she just wants to get Savage out of pocket, and that taking the high road. Savage taking the high road. Listen, it says more about somebody else when they keep going low and you don't respond to it.
Hey, a lot of this has got to do with Queen Bee's views when she gets more views when she talks about Savage.
I know, and it's sad that it's got to be that way. You know, I mean, I guess I just don't understand some people's thinking.
I don't either.
No, and you know what? I agree with Kira.
Truth Finder, why'd you put me in the corner? What'd I do?
Let me see how many bears I can poke, how many creators I can poke, and see how many views I can stir up. That's exactly what Queen Bee is. She's a fucking stir stick.
It's bad, yeah.
I don't know. She just sits there and growls. Whatever. I can't.
Well, you know, Curious has a point right here. If QB wants us to think she's changed, why can't Savage?
Mm-hmm. You will. Well, you know, there's a saying in the Bible that you will know a person by their fruits. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, I'm telling you, I watch people.
I told you to take you to church.
I watch people how they treat others and how they treat me, how they treat their subscribers. You know, are they a negative person? Are they a positive person? Savage makes me laugh, y'all. She makes me laugh. Y'all, I need to laugh. I need to laugh. That's essential to keep hanging on in this community. Is you got to laugh. And there's just some people I can't listen to because it makes me want to go downstairs and punch my damn punching bag. Like that shit ain't for me. I can't sign up for that. It's just not who I am, you know? So just make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into when you go and start defending people and attacking other people and getting yourself into a situation, you know, because I find standing on the facts matters. You know, I mean, there's no need to make up lies, because I see a lot of creators doing that, like making up all these crazy stuff, you know, and I'm like, that's not even true. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah. But see, they get mad when you come out with truth.
You got to prove it. You can't prove a negative. It's impossible.
No.
That's true too.
I've been waiting for someone to try and prove a negative. It ain't happened yet. I've been waiting a week and a half. Still ain't happened. So I can stop waiting. But see, I haven't held my breath. So, yeah. You know y'all can't prove a negative. But that's why you guys get pissed off at the clip channels, because they're clipping the truth and they're exposing the lies. That's why you can't stand us. That's why we're an even bigger threat to you.
And where are they at? They're off clipping my ass going crazy, Andy, because I do not see not a one of them in here. Oh my God.
And here's the other thing too, is there are people that I support, and I see people come over to support my channel. And there's people that I've supported that I've never seen come to my channel. That I have supported, that I've never seen even come to my channel. You know, and listen, everybody is not going to be for everybody. And listen, and let's also, I'm trying to express to people, I don't tell my subscribers or my moderators where they can and can't go. Now, maybe other creators boss their mods and their subs around, but that's not how I do. Listen, I let people are adults. They pay their own bills. They can do what they want. As long as you don't bring that drama to me, involve me in it, or bring that over to my channel, you are free to do whatever you want. You know, I don't want to judge somebody else because of somebody that they might have happened to be watching that's doing some craziness. But don't think I don't see some of y'all saying some of the most hateful, vile stuff.
Right.
You know, and I just...
But see, I've never brought any of this stuff to Duchess chat, ever.
No, you haven't.
And she knows that if I ever did, and she knows that if I ever did that, and I know too, she will love nothing more than to boot my ass right out of there. Then we'll have a conversation later. It won't be a pretty conversation.
You know I would never do that. And I know that you watch it. I appreciate that very much. There's a lot of people that tell me that they watch my streams, but they are afraid. They don't want to come and chat because they don't want to cause any, you know, any issues, because there's other people in there that they may not like. But that just shows you how classy they are, because they have enough respect for me to not get into an altercation with somebody in the middle of a serious live stream that I'm having. And like I said, there's places where you can handle your stuff. If you're a creator, you can handle it on your own panel.
Hey, Nanny Sharon.
I just don't want to see that some of these subscribers get caught in the middle of it, because I think people just don't want to speak about it because maybe they don't support some of the things that are going on out here. But does everybody have the strength to have a voice to say what they feel because they're scared that somebody's going to attack them? I mean, yeah, I've had subscribers to email me and tell me, I quit chatting in places because I'm afraid people are going to attack me like they're attacking other people. Which is why I just encourage people, like, if you can't say something nice when you're in some of these chats, like, just don't say anything at all, because it's not worth it. Like, sometimes you gotta address it and get it over with, but sometimes you gotta take the high road.
And it's because best to use the block list too.
It says a lot, yeah. And like, listen, if you're in a chat and you see somebody that you do not want to interact with, you can always block them and you can unblock them afterwards. I mean, it's really simple. Just hold the name down in chat, and it'll give you a choice if you want to block that person. And trust me, you will have freedom when you block the people that you don't like to see. You can just go and do and get on with your day. The more you know. And this is my touchy lesson for the evening. Thank you for being here.
We just went to school, y'all. We just went to school. We went to Bible school.
Not that any of y'all care, but listen, this is just another creator's point of view, because everybody, I think, on YouTube has a different take on the way that things unfold and happen and all of this stressful stuff.